Hello world. Today I have something fancy for you. My little armada. I have these are souvenir ships from very long ago and even recent. But these you can see here. This ship has a little flag on top. These were they were made for tourist trade in Germany, and this little ship flag here tells that it's a German flag pre 1915, so pre World War One. This black, white, red is classical. So yeah, but they were also made later, and they were made mostly to put them on the vanity or on the bathroom for putting a jewelry inside or a watch or whatever. And here I have one, you see, with a little wire here, a little round wire. This was is for a lipstick. It's to put a lipstick in. So it's maybe made for a vanity. And all these little ships have paintings on this. Here it's mostly they were traded on the Baltic Sea, on the tourist locations that were coming up to go to swim on the sea in the summertime. And it's Müritz with a little boat, and sometimes you have also prints that were glued on them, on some of them. And here you have one that's recent made, but it's made in overseas somewhere in the cheaper Vietnam or whatever locations. Souvenir items were made, but they're still sold in Hamburg and whatever, wherever at the North Sea or at the Baltic Sea. So yeah, these are made. Whoops! From, you see here the shells. This is a pearl shell that's for growing locally mostly. When you have a clean river, then these shells are living there. And I can remember in the story with my uncle. We were driving in the early 80s, driving with his motorbike to the Helmer. That's a small river going to the Unstrut. It's in central Germany and eastern Germany, ex-GDR. And we were driving there because he remembered these shells living there in these side arms of this little river. And yeah, but we had seen some traces, but not old, no old shells. So I mean, it was a river with all this vegetation around, and we could not really go inside in all places where we wanted to go. So, but we found a living one, and we took this living one with a bit of water in a bucket between us on this motorbike. I mean, it was not with leather clothes, whatever. It was just a t-shirt and whatever. So were not the regulations we have today, and not as fast as we were driving today. So we took them with us at home, and my parents put them in a glass container. And this living shell wanted to escape overnight in the bathroom and destroyed the glass, and everything was falling down. And the next day we put them back to the river. So this is a personal story that I remember with these shells. Today you could not do that anymore, but it was in the early 80s, and maybe crazy remembrance of my youth time. So, ahoi, goodbye.